stand a chance to win a trip for 2 to Spain to watch Real Madrid live in action with @Nivea Man SA. Buy any Nivea Man deep product and enter *120 *607 hash to stand a chance. You can explore the sights of Madrid. You will have a training session at the Real Madrid training ground and a tour to the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. Terms and conditions apply. The competition starts from the 1st of March to the 30th of April 2023. iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Chippa United 0 at home to Kaizer Chiefs 1. Well done to Kaizer Chiefs. 3 points in the bag in the DStv Premiership. Of course, very controversial moment towards the end, which will start from Tso Vilakazi, our analyst. Let's start from that controversial moment. If you have a different opinion, was that a foul, not a foul, disallowed goal, you agree or disagree?
Mr.
So-and-so?
Mulusu Drake, Mulusu Justice, Mulusu Machaka. Nginibulisa na emakhaya, ngicela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Zobeka nje njalo ngichike futhi.
So-and-so.
Goal. Simple. It's a simple thing. That's one thing that is worrying me with our keepers. Why do you want to handle ulufuna ukulibamba ibhola ulibambe nje eboxini where is PT kuyikhona or any set piece? Bafuna ukulibamba bonke they want to catch that ball. Fix it. Charge nje lidlula ibhola. Done finish kuphumile enkingeni. But bafuna ukulibamba ama results of catching the ball. Now, that would be cheap. It's supposed to be a goal, 1-1.
Absolutely, and I think I was thinking about this as well because, of course, we live in the culture of, and we have benefits of that. People watch the game, and then they hear analysis. You were trending as well with all of the stuff that you were saying about Ukanye Samayo, for example. So I'm trying to make a point that people listen to us. People who work on TV. I'm an analyst who work on TV. What will happen as it relates to the school? Victor Tlongwane, for example, who works for Soccer Zone, what they will do, and I want them to be fair when they analyze this, because I'm very sympathetic to the referees. I was trying to see what he saw, and I'm like, maybe he can see that there's some contact, but I'm convinced that that's a goal, and I'm not being malicious or biased to any team. I just am convinced that that's a goal. But what the TV pundits will do, the referees, whether it's Esnobo or Victor Tlongwane, they will draw a circle, and they will point out to a moment where there's contact, even though it's not significant, even though it's not supposed to make the referee overturn that decision or disallow the goal. But they will convince the whole nation that here is a contact, Brendan Peterson and here is a player, even if it's something like this, as small as this, but that's the contact, and they agree with the referee. I'll be surprised if they say it's a goal.
Mr. Gil, we are fully confused when it comes to that because they're saying football is a contact sport. So, I mean, there must be a contact, depending of how dangerous is that contact. So, for me, like, it's like I would say, but shoulder to shoulder, not even Uguti, he was like really aggressive to him. No. The only problem was Uguti didn't catch the ball.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing for him. For him, as a goalkeeper, you realize you should have punched the ball, you made a mistake, you were trying to grab it, you never got it under your control. Fall. That's good for you and your team because you then bought a foul. But I'm saying that that ball was never under your control. That's not a foul. But we keep it moving. I think that if I was looking at these two teams, and I was trying to pick a winner, I was going to pick Kaizer Chiefs in this particular game. I disagree with their way that they're playing. I disagree with their style of football. All I'm saying is that on the basis of the opportunities, how strong the opportunities were created between the two teams, I would say, and I said it in halftime, that I don't believe that Chiefs will lose that game. Because I could see that Chippa was not providing any dangerous effect. What did you make of the game?
Mr. Gil, for me, Chiefs will win 1-0.
Yeah, at halftime.
But I don't know. Why? Mr. Gil, it's so difficult really to understand how they play. In a sense of really football that we expect Chiefs to play. Because they're just running. They're running. At some point, they look at where Tipruza is running. They will put the ball, trying to get the depth behind the defense of Yontuzana, Chippa. When you look at them, they want to cross again. That's why because we disrespect these boys or these teams. But really, are you going to be better?
Yeah. Yeah, Machaka mentioned a very good point that there's people traveling from Gauteng, from Western Cape, and you could see that almost all of the Eastern Cape was there. People who could go to the stadium and get the tickets as well. There's so many people, and it took a brilliant goal from Ashley Dupree for a goal to be scored.
Yeah.
But I still maintain that, yes, I don't agree with the style of play, and I will always say this, but now I'm also transferring the blame to the home team.
Yeah.
If I was choosing which two teams I thought were going to win, and I did it, I thought Chiefs were going to win because the home team were nowhere to be seen. They were compact, and I think that they were also happy with the draw.
Yeah, look, Mr. Geo, I looking at the Chiefs and Chippa is, okay, you could see Chippa with the departments, okay, they've got 4-3-3. The only thing about Chippa was to be aggressive. Because if you can look at them, they will build up from the back, they will come to the middle, they will get to that final third, but they were not aggressive enough to show Uguti. You know, when you play home, you need to show that you are home. You know, put them under pressure.
And you are number 15 in the league.
You're fighting for your life. You know, so for me, Ichiba Bengati, says, top 8, so top 8 is sharp. That's what the performance here was like. No, it's a good top 80. That's what we wanted. So we're okay. Because if they're fighting for their lives, that performance, no.
Now, in the last 30 days, this is the second time we're saying that. They played against Orlando Pirates, and we said, if you are fighting for your life, you should not be playing against this.
Yeah.
Now you get a second opportunity to correct that behavior. Again, you play the same way.
And I don't know, Mr. Kyoguti, how we see Chacharanjani, or how do we take a game, or do we know exactly where we are and what are the challenges that we are facing? Because if you know where you are and there are some challenges we are facing, each and every game that you play must be cup final.
Absolutely, absolutely. You told me once in an approach Gordon Eggerson.
Yes.
He used to look at, okay, we're playing against Santos. We should be able to beat Santos as Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
We're playing against Dynamos. We should be able to get 3 points.
Yeah.
We're playing against Pirates, Chiefs or Sundowns. If we're still a point, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Now, with this situation here, Chippa, there is no way of looking at that. There's only one way of looking at it. We have 4 matches. We're playing against Chiefs. We should get 3 points. It doesn't matter how we get it. We're going to run faster than them. We're going to play harder than them. We're going to foul them. We're going to kick them if we have to. But we are going to be better than them. Not on the style of play, but we want to get out of number 15.
And, in this time, I will be honest, Nam, I don't care how we play.
In that position.
Now, I don't care how we play. One thing that we need is 3 points. Whether if we have to play, route 1 and playing a second ball and get a goal, let it be. Let's do that. One thing that we need now is 3 points. Because if you don't get 3 points, then it means our life, like it says, we are getting a deep end in terms of now a sub. Perfume exuchin manje shuthi umoya wethu asakhona ukuziphefumulela thina so sesiphefumuliswa manje yini umshini manje shuthi survive machine.
And you're not going to have the luxury of playing 4 home matches.
Never.
Because there were 4 matches left before today. Now there's 3. And not all of them are going to be played at home. So the ones that you have at home, you make sure you win. But anyways, I think we've made our point with Chippa. Just back to Chiefs as we wrap up. So for them, my worry is that you see, there is an element of danger in the way that they're trying to locate Utupria. And I admire that. That it's dangerous when they're trying to locate him. The problem is that that's the only thing that they're trying to do. They're trying to locate Usaile, they're trying to locate Utupria. And it's so obvious that's what they're trying to do. If so, you are next to me and I'm Sitebe, and you are Yusuf Mart. Even if you're like 5 yards in front of me, and there's no one in front of us, what is stopping us from just trying to get that ball, trying to play a 1-2 and maybe break through the middle, or play Utuprie on the D-line and he plays it back to me, or he turns, he plays it to someone else? Why is it that that's the only way we're trying to play? That's the only way we're trying to score. We're just going to try those crosses or the long balls just to get Utuprie. Even though we know the opposition can study us, analyze us, and they can work on that. And we saw it, that they just dealt with it.
Mr. Geo, there's 2 things that I've learned in this game. One, Chiefs will play the way they play because of the quality players that are now. If you don't have quality, this is how you're going to play.
But what's stopping you from being a professional football player? I'm a midfielder, I'm here, and you are here.
Yes.
Why can't I just pass you and then go into space? Basic principles of football. I pass, I receive, I space.
Get to the space.
That's it. And I look around and I see that there's another better pass that I can make. But why would that need to even be a philosophy? Just play. You're here, I'm here. And another player is in front of us, is also our teammate. We can pass him, get him to space. What has happened in South African football where that players cannot even do it at that fundamental basic level? That so he's 5 yards away from me, he's in front of me, let me give him the ball and then let me run into space. Why is it so difficult anymore?
Joystick.
My PlayStation said
There's an incident that Usikhota did, and I noticed Arthur. Usikhota, it was not necessary for him. He got a ball in the middle. Instead of him play 1-2 or go straight, you went wide. Yes, wide side he lost the ball. Arthur clapped hands. So things like that they're telling you, because I watch and I'm like, okay. So it means the coach is here when these boys they go wide. So it means now I'm thinking, should I blame these boys if they go wide or what? Because if he goes wide and the coach clap hands, it means that's what the coach wants. So that's the football that we're going to watch at Chiefs, where they're still going to go wide, they're still going to play. Ustebe, no matter la, they're not going to do the damage control here. We go tell them, let's break them here in the middle. A sense of combination play here, a shy, is fire pass in the middle between the defense. They're not going to do that. Once about to want to la. So when I'm seeing the from la pension, go wide, then they need to use the width. That's how they play.
I feel and go to a ball that was in the clubs.
No, it's sometimes it's not about to go to Ebola feel. It's how we implement our tactics and our philosophy that we implement go teaming. Because for me, when you use the width, how are you gonna benefit on that? But they're still doing it. Yes, sometimes they play those nice balls where Utipro will make a good run like the goal.
I mean, the goal was on the break.
Run. Yes,
it was on the break. And I was even saying, why are the Chippa players not even assigning someone? Just have someone next to him all the time. If you know that that's what the opposition is looking for, then just assign someone to him.
One thing Enzo share all these teams from today buyers, when you attack, you are as good as defending. Because when you attack, you need to know that we squeeze this side. It means one side is open. And somebody needs to make sure that when we are there, when we lose the ball, it means we need to squeeze there and win the ball. So what is happening is they attack this side. Everyone is open. They are not squeezing one side where no sila seval. No. But attack but they still open. When they lose the ball, they still be break. That's why I want to go to Chiefs can break any team. Because when they attack, they don't squeeze. Look at how Sundowns they squeeze you. When they attack, they're as good as defending because they squeeze you. Everyone is next to each other here. When they lose the ball, they squeeze you in that point. But anyway, well done to Amakosi for life. 3 points. But we are now from Lake Kabeja now in the children. Well done, boys.
I haven't come around to be able to call Port Elizabeth Kabeja, although I'm closer, but dang. It's the first time I'm actually saying Kabeja. I mean, that's the second time I'm saying it. I don't think I've ever said it. I've been refusing to say it, but of course, the rest of South Africa is caught up. It's called Kabeja. That's the third time I'm saying it now. It is good times, all sports betting. Thank you for watching us.